it's very quick, isn't it? 32.8 over the top of the hill. So Anton's the fastest in Sector 1. Waters in Sector 2 over the hill. And Van Gisbergen's the quick man down the hill at the moment as we wait to see what the number looks like for Anton. A repaired car overnight. Shell V-Power Racing Team now goes to the top of the chart. Quickly eclipsed by Cam Waters, who gets into the 4s. Waters has now done a 4.7 over Anton, who did a 5 flat. Courtney now comes up into 5th.
Smart driving, very smart driving. Great response by Anton De Pasquale after the crash yesterday. So he's back on the horse and driving it very well. So great signs for Anton immediately, but great driving, great car positioning, great strategy from Tickford. They tuned the bars on the car and they made that better for De Pasquale. Now, whilst we're talking there, Mostert has done the fastest middle sector and the fastest cumulative time. So here comes Chaz Mostert.
So this is going to be a great peak. We've got just on 30 seconds remaining in the session. Currently Waters, De Pasquale and Van Gisbergen. Windcup's just crept up into the 10, into 9th position now. Here is Mostert, fastest over the top of the hill and only 0.3 of a second away from the time that Waters did in the top 10 shootout in October. To Murray's corner for him, grabs second gear, creeps it in on the rear brake. Very stable through the corner. This is going to be a ripping lap for Chaz. And he goes to the top on a 4.6. He's got 4 100ths over Waters.
Great lap, beautiful drive, Chaz Mostert. We've been talking about the consistency and the elements of Waters and Mostert's act.
Checkered flag.
Both cars are new. These teams have got stability. They've definitely improved the cars, and Waters now has actually not done the great job. Van Gisbergen goes to the top with a 4.57. Mostert, fastest in Sector 2, but Cam Waters wasn't fast enough across the top. What's this do for Waters? Not good enough. 4.67. So although it's slightly better, not good enough.
It's almost impossible to drag our focus from the top end of town. But what really matters here is whether you got in or out of the 10. So Bryce Fullwood and Jamie Whincup have crept in. Brody Kostecki, Nick Percat are just on the wrong side of the clock. Mark Winterbottom just grabbed a couple of spots up to 6th as we pick up now on David Reynolds. David's currently sitting in 8th position.
How's the margin? 0.09 of a second across the first 3 cars. Van Gisbergen, Mostert, Waters, 0.09 of a second.
Try measuring 9 100ths and see how finite that is. Around 6,213 metres of racetrack with 23 corners. So Percat is 12th at the moment. Is he going to have enough in hand to be able to get over the line and into the 10? Oh, he moved up 1 spot and he did a 5.53. He needed to do better than a 5.52 to be able to get across the line. He needed 1 more 100th of a second to be able to displace. Now Heimgartner just came in to the top 10. So did Pye. So Whincup is out. Back in. So he was only out for about a heartbeat. So they do need to go in search of all that finite time. So Shane Van Gisbergen ticks the box. Off to another great start today, day 2 of racing competition at Mount Panorama for the supercars. Mostert, Waters, De Pasquale, Davison, Winterbottom, Courtney, Whincup and Reynolds, followed then by Andre Heimgartner. There's your 10. And then when you go to the next page, we have Pye, Fullwood, LeBrock, Percat, Kostecki, that is Brody Kostecki in 15th, then Brown, Goddard, Jake Kostecki 18th, Hazelwood and Macaulay Jones. And then further afield, Gary Jacobson, Fabian Coulthard and Smith is next in the queue. 2.5 seconds off the money for Jack.